At a strip mall worked to recover after a fire, and now the community is rallying behind him.
Weather going to be unfolding across the area. That frigid chill plunges in Wednesday night to Thursday morning when we could see sub-zero wind chills. That'll be coming up in my full forecast. Kaylee, back over to you.
Welcome into WTOL 11 News on Plus. I'm Kaylee Maritat. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night. Let's take a look at your top stories. Stellantis has been fined for the workplace death that happened this summer at the Toledo Jeep Assembly Complex. The U.S. Department of Labor has fined Stellantis more than $16,000 for the incident. In August, 53-year-old Antonio Gaston was killed while working on the Gladiator line. Officials say Stellantis has 15 working days to contest the fine. A substitute teacher has pleaded not guilty to assaulting one of her students. Brandy Aldrich was teaching at Toledo Preparatory Academy, a middle school in East Toledo. According to court records, she grabbed a student who was sitting at their desk and tried to put the student in a headlock. Then Aldrich allegedly pushed the student out of the classroom. We reached out to the Toledo Preparatory Academy for a response. In a statement, it said, quote, "The safety of students and staff is the highest priority of Toledo Preparatory Academy, and our administration acts swiftly and closely with police as necessary to address safety concerns," end quote. A massive fire damaged 5 small businesses in Colonial Village Shopping Center in South Toledo. Now the community is stepping in to help. Silver Barker has this story.
Missing ceiling tiles and wet floors with lots and lots of debris. This is the aftermath inside Monarch Comics after a fire forced the business to close.
My husband and I were here almost as soon as the fire started, so we literally watched our lives go up in flames, or in our case, drowned in water in real time.
Ed Katchke, the owner of the comic book store, says they don't know where the fire started, but as the fire was burning in the building next to the store, when firefighters used the hose, it flooded his store. A day later, when people are showing up with flashlights and gloves, walking in to help Katchke recover anything salvageable.
There's a couple of racks that didn't get any kind of water damage whatsoever, so we were able to save those books as well.
Able to save a few books, but still a heavy loss for Katchke. He says the support from the community is what brought him back after feeling like he's lost it all. Monarch Comics is not the only business being helped.
I took a drive over just to see the damage, and it broke my heart because I don't know what I would do if that happened here.
Andrea Schaufman with Dale's Bar and Grill in Maumee says they're taking initiative by doing a toy drive to help those who are working at Sean's Irish Tavern.
I know that Christmas time is crunch time, and especially right now, like, we have to get our bills out of the way, get that done, and then, okay, now we can spend the rest of our money on Christmas, and that just got taken away from them.
A post on social media now bringing in people to drop off toys and money for the employees. And she says the community did not disappoint, as they've already raised more than $1,700.
It was a no-brainer for us. We just wanted to help them out, and in hopes that if that ever happened to us, that the community would step in and do the same for us.
As for the cause of the fire, Toledo Fire and Rescue tells us it's been deemed undetermined. Last month, our 11 Investigates team told you charges have been dropped against Eric Mish, the first person convicted of murder in Lucas County to be exonerated. There were 4 other men convicted of killing Vernon Huggins in 1992. He was found beaten to death at Wilson Park in Toledo. We have now learned that the prosecutor is no longer fighting their attempts to clear their names after hundreds of pages of documents were not turned over to attorneys and prosecutors. DNA evidence could not tie Mish or his friends to the crime. This led to charges being dropped against Mish last month. 2 of the 4 men want new trials, and the 2 other took Alford pleas, and now they want to change them. Tomorrow night, we'll bring you Eric Mish's first sit-down interview with WTOL 11 since he's been exonerated. Lucas County Canine Care and Control and the Lucas County Commissioners have reached a contract deal. LC4 will continue to serve Toledo along with Sylvania Township in Oregon. Members of Toledo City Council had raised concerns about the performance of LC4 before eventually giving their approval to the deal as well. There's still no word on the vote Ohio lawmakers were scheduled to make today on House Bill 660. Lawmakers say this bill will help student athletes get paid competitively by state universities as well as protect them during negotiations. Leaders in the Ohio House say it's important that legislatures put the NIL provisions into Ohio law.
It's important for our colleges, universities in Ohio, and for our students to be able to be on the forefront of that and to make sure that we can be competitive.
The bill prohibits universities from using fees or tuition paid by students or state tax money to pay student athletes. If the bill passes in the House, it will still have to go through the state Senate. New legislation to rename U.S. Route 20 has been sent to the president's desk for signing. It stretches from coast to coast, and a portion passes through Northwest Ohio. U.S. Representative Marcy Kaptur says if the president signs it into law, it will be renamed National Medal of Honor Highway. This is to honor current and future Medal of Honor recipients. U.S. 20 cuts through Lucas, Wood, Fulton, and Sandusky counties. The Monroe Public Safety Department welcomed a new addition to the team. Meet Canine Officer Apollo. Apollo joins the Monroe Police from Holland, Michigan, where he was trained in search and rescue, tracking, and detecting illegal substances. Well, Toledo will be hosting an air show for the first time since 2019. The 2025 Toledo Air Show will be held May 10th and 11th at Toledo Express. The U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds will participate in the upcoming show. You can see military demonstrations and the military aircraft on display. Organizers say this is an important event for the region.
The 2025 Air Show will attract thousands of visitors, providing a boost to our local economy, supporting local businesses, and showcasing our city and airport to a national audience.
Right now, leaders of the event are working to find more acts to participate in the show. A new 40,000 square foot golf facility is coming to Perrysburg. The mayor of Rossford, Neil McKinnon, confirmed it with WTOL 11 this afternoon. It will be near the Costco near State Route 25. The property is owned by the Bethel Assembly of God. The owner of the facility, Robert Sherwood, says there will be an announcement in the coming week. He says his plans are for an 18-hole miniature golf course in 2 stories with dozens of golfing bays. He says the facility will have seating for nearly 1,400 people. Well, if you're out shopping for friends and family for the holidays, how about picking up an extra gift or 2 for kids in foster care? We're taking donations for the WTOL 11 Gift of Joy toy drive. The biggest need is for gifts for kids 3 and younger and teens. You can drop off those gifts at our annual downtown gift drop this upcoming Thursday, so just 2 days away. Just drive through our parking lot. We'll be happy to take new unwrapped toys to help bring smiles to kids in Lucas County foster care. If you can't make it, you have until the 20th to either drop off a donation or send it to us here at the station. You can text the word JOY to 419-248-1100 for a list of all of the drop-off spots and information on how to order online. Well, speaking of gifts, it's the time of year many participate in gift exchanges like Secret Santa. But you should question some of those invitations. Our Verified team looks at what you should avoid.
It's that time of year where we're all getting Secret Santa gift exchange invitations, but some of them should be ignored. Here's an example of a Facebook post that's been going around asking people to join the Secret Sister Exchange by sending $10 gifts to strangers with the promise that you'll get between 6 and 36 gifts back. So let's verify. Is the Secret Sister gift exchange legitimate? Our sources are the Better Business Bureau and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service. The Better Business Bureau has issued a warning about posts like this. On their website, it explains, a Secret Santa around the office or with loved ones can be fun. A gift exchange among online friends you haven't met is a little different and carries a heftier consequence. While these gift exchanges look innocent, they are pyramid schemes and illegal. Catherine Hutt, Director of Communications for the Council of Better Business Bureaus, told the Today Show, legally, it falls in the category of illegal gambling because you are betting that you'll get back more than you put into it. Unfortunately, this type of thing is not new and continues to pop up year after year around the holidays. A Facebook post from the U.S. Postal Inspection Service dating all the way back to 2015 warns that you could be fined or get prison time if you're convicted of taking part in this. The post also breaks down how huge the number of active participants would have to be in order for everyone to actually get what's promised. Here's my favorite quote. The 11th round requires everyone in the United States to join in if the promise is to be fulfilled. The odds are likely greater that Santa Claus himself would fly his sleigh into the middle of Times Square to personally distribute the gifts. To put it another way, only the people at the very top of the pyramid will benefit and might actually get what you're being asked to send. So we can verify that the Secret Sister gift exchange is not legitimate. It's a scam and it's illegal. The same thing goes for similar chain letter-like invitations to send strangers bottles of wine or bourbon, or the newest twist, which invites you to send a $10 gift card to a secret dog. If you see an invitation like that online, just keep scrolling. With your Verify, I'm Stephanie Haney.
Well, Christmas is just 15 days away. Have you put up your tree and decorations yet? If not, time is running out. This is the last week to get a Christmas tree from Wheeler Farms. The owner says there are lots of different kinds of trees from where you can pick from. It all depends on what you like. Sunday is the last day you'll be able to get a tree from Wheeler Farms for the season.
Short ones with sturdy branches are great for ornaments. Aroma, the concolor tree, has a nice citrus smell. Fraser fir is the most popular, and the Korean fir. This is the first year we've sold them, and that may be catching up to the Fraser fir as far as popularity.
Sunday, again, is the last day you'll be able to get a tree from Wheeler Farms. The farm is also offering different activities for the family all week this week. Chris?
Get it in before the colder weather arrives, and it is going to be frigid by the time we get toward Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Be prepared for a quick-hitting, heavy blast of some Arctic air that's going to put that wind chill value back into the single digits below zero. So cold weather is going to be unfolding. Quick hit, though, and by the time we get to the weekend, that is going to be moving out to the east, and warmer weather will be back into the picture. Highs to the 40s into the weekend. Did get some rain showers that grazed the area east of Toledo. A little pocket of sunshine into the afternoon. Allowed highs to jump back up into the 50s. The third straight day, the temperatures managed to reach into the 50s. This wet weather moving to the east. By the time we reach tomorrow morning, a brief chance of a sprinkle or shower or a wet snowflake east of Toledo as a cold front. Initial surge of colder air begins to push into the area. Should start the day right around the freezing mark, right around the low to mid 30s, and we're going to stay even, about as even as it gets across the area as colder winds push into the area, which will keep us close to the low and mid 30s as we go through your afternoon on Wednesday. It's all part of a stronger cold front. That Arctic front, secondary front's going to arrive Wednesday night into Thursday, and that's what's going to bring the sharp drop in the temperatures. Right around the lower 30s Wednesday, 20 degrees. That's it for the high on Thursday. And then into the weekend, we are going to be seeing a moderation back into the low and mid 40s. It could get a day or two out there toward Monday and Tuesday, upper 40s to near 50 degrees, which again sends us back above average. We do have our annual downtown gift of joy toy drop, and we encourage you, even though it's going to be cold, you don't have to get out of your nice warm car. Very cold conditions, right around 20, partly sunny skies, and we're going to do all the hard work for you. But open up your hearts for generosity. This goes to help kids in the care of Lucas County Children's Services have a brighter holiday season. Right around 14, 8 a.m., 20 degrees at noon, 5 p.m. back toward 18, and winds will gust 30 to 35 miles per hour as we go through the day on Thursday. 33 is going to be the high on Wednesday. There will be a chance we get some snow showers. It's going to be Wednesday evening into Wednesday night. Small window, nothing more than just a brief dusting of snow. Flurries that will be possible on Thursday. Right around 20 degrees, wind chill factors. They're going to be much colder than that. Single digits below zero into Thursday morning. Single digits above zero into the afternoon, getting you prepared for some colder winter days ahead. 31 the high on Friday after a low of 11 degrees in the morning. 30s will turn to 40s into the weekend, Saturday and into Sunday. And both weekend days are looking considerably warmer. There will be some showers out there Saturday.